underway in America's Dairyland. The first pitch. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one. Now batting, DJ Bronco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lays off 1-0. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Pierce shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, Ted Williams. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit out towards second. Wolf fields it cleanly. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. In now, Brian Wolf. He'll lead things on.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump a swing. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So striding in, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. High shot to third. There is Killebrew. And quickly there are 2 away. Now in the box, Gleyber Torres looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Robles, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trout at the track. The wall. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen. Stepping into the box, Harmon Killebrew. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Wolf scoops it up. Throw on to first. So a good comeback. First out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounce it to the left side. Torres has it. And there's out number 2. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Sent on the ground out to second. Wolf over to his left. He'll whip this one to first in time. Matt Holliday standing in now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball one to start the at-bat. There's that slider, truly in an unhittable spot. It's 1-1. High ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Matt Holliday, he's retired leading off the bottom of the second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. Now at the plate, Jaime Barria, 9-1-2 due up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Harper is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Victor Robles digging in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. No balls and a strike to count. Hit to short. Torres brings it in, and very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ Bronco. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Fouled away. Count still at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Williams going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. First pitch coming, here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Down the third baseline. This will get foul for strike 2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into center field. Judge is on his horse. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. At the plate, Ted Williams, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Left fielder, Ted Williams.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Popped him up. Donaldson waits on it. 1 out. Ready for another chance. Aaron Judge.
Center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Edwin Encarnacion now. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
High in the air into shallow left center. Trout coming on. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Leading up the 4th inning.
First offering on its way.
Took
a wave at one around the shins with no luck. High pop up. Killebrew moving to his left. 1 down. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Hit on the ground out to short. Mondesi brings it in. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the... At the plate, Harmon Killebrew. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres scoops it up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in now. Jonathan Lucroy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. Wolf takes it in. And there are 2 away now. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Into the seats, 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Wolf loves it. On to Pierce at first. Into the box now, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Mike.
Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
In comes Robles. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's 1 away now. Here's Steve Pierce now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Stepping up now, Gary Carter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gary Carter.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. Digging in, Jaime Barria. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Vladimir Guerrero will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Carson Smith takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Popped him up. Wolf is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Riding in, DJ Bronco. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Some guys have...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Phil Negro enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Riding in, Scooter Gennett is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. A ball and a strike. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes Judge. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Wolf. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Locks him up for strike 3. Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. He's appearing here in the form of his Hardware Series card. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a slider swung on and missed in the side. Drew Smiley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. skied in the air to straightaway left. Holiday is under it. He's got it one away. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Gleyber Torres. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Digging in once again, Matt Holliday. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A knuckleball right over the middle of the plate. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 0-1 the count. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the... So striding forward now, Harmon Killebrew. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Harmon Killebrew.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. We've seen outstanding performances from both of the starters in this one all game long. Both of these guys have been able to stay a few steps ahead of batters they've faced, and we'll see if either lineup can scratch something across in the later innings of the game.
You know, D-Row, this is what happens sometimes when you get guys out there like these 2 pitchers that move the ball up, down, in and out. They disrupt timing, and it just looks like both teams have been very uncomfortable in the batter's box.
It just seemed like the catcher never moved his glove on either side today. They were throwing darts out there, executing all 4 quadrants, and kept both teams off balance.
Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Phil Niekro. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Coming to the plate now, Steve Pierce. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Dylan Betances is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
The count now at 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Now pitching.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the Aaron Judge. Will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Standing in, Gary Carter. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. McGee comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Robles is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Victor Robles. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Popped him up. Wolf is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Now at the plate, DJ Bronco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. High in the air out toward shallow right. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Ted Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Drew Smiley. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Alex Bregman will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. Paul Hamels comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Hit back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian Wolf. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Williams going back at the track. That one is out of here. This game is tied. First pitch on its way. A swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Bouncer up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Matt Holliday standing in now. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Hector Rondon is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings. No balls and a strike to count. Slider up that he gets a call on.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Matt Holliday becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. High pop-up. Rondon just to the right of the mound. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra. Nolan Ryan takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. First offering on its way. first pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Riding in once again, Jonathan Lucroy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Right side, hit hard. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Steve Pierce now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And here's a slider for a called strike. On the ground and right at the shifted infielder. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. Ready now, Aaron Judge, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bronco ranging up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Standing in, Gary Carter, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. George Brett will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one.